Hello again. Welcome back to the Engineering Society of Baltimore, your club. I'm Jay Bittner. I'm here again with another cocktail recipe for you. Today, something from New York mixologist Sam Ross, who also invented the penicillin. We have the Paper Plane. Chose this cocktail because not only is it delicious, but if you've been making the cocktails along at home so far, you should have all of the ingredients to be able to make this for yourself. So it's a simple 1:1:1:1 ratio. And so you've got your ingredients here: bourbon, Amaro, Aperol, and fresh squeezed lemon juice. So we're going to start by putting all of those in a 1:1:1 ratio in our cocktail shaker. So I'm going to start with the lemon juice, and I'm going to measure that out. And although the recipe, some recipes call for you to use 1.5 ounces to 1.5 ounces to 1.5 ounces to 1.5 ounces for your recipe, that ends up making 2 paper planes. And that's wonderful if you're going to down the first one and head straight to the second one. It's also helpful if you're going to have a conversation with someone else and you're making 2. But for us, I'm here by myself, so we're going to make just 1. So 3/4 ounce of lemon juice. That's pretty nicely worked out for me, that 1/2 of lemon. And then 3/4 ounce of each of the remaining ingredients. So we have 3/4 ounce of Aperol. There we go. And then we'll do 3/4 ounce of Verna Amaro. Now, the original recipe calls for Amaro Nonino, and if you have that, wonderful. If you don't have that, well, what do? We make do with what we have, and if you've been making them along with this one, this will work out just fine. It's a little darker in color than the Nonino, so the cocktail is going to come out with a little darker hue than, say, pinkish amber. This is going to come out maybe a little more orangish amber as a result, but that's fine. We're talking about flavor profile too. And then 3/4 ounce of bourbon. Now, of course, you know, since this is a 1:1:1:1 ratio, you could say I'd like to supersize my paper plane, maybe a jumbo paper plane, and maybe you do a 1 ounce, 1 ounce, 1 ounce, 1 ounce. Or you could simply base it off the size of your lemon. You could say, hey, I'm going to squeeze half a lemon, see how much juice comes out, and if it's like a full ounce, then just dial up 1 ounce each. It's your call. But remember, always important to measure. All right, so once we have all of our ingredients into our cocktail shaker, we're going to fill this with ice. And one of the important aspects of this cocktail from Sam is that it has to be extremely chilled down. So he recommends shaking this with ice for no less than 20 seconds. And anybody who's been playing at home in terms of COVID-19 knows that 20 seconds is the same amount of time you're supposed to be washing your hands. And what do they recommend for that? Sing happy birthday twice. So here we go. Happy birthday. All right, so once you have that well chilled down, what are we going to do? We're going to take a hoop glass. I'm going to strain right into it. And so this has that more orange amber color because the Averna is a darker Amaro than the Amaro Nonino. But what you're still going to get, we've talked about it before, these bittersweet herbal essences. You're going to get a little more bitterness and a little more sweet herbs here. You're going to get beautiful caramel vanilla flavors coming through from your bourbon. And lemon juice just fresh zings right off and gives it a beautiful, beautiful floral and citrus nose. This is a kind of whiskey sour that you just know someone like F. Scott Fitzgerald would have loved. It just rings with class. It's extremely refreshing. This time of year is a great thing. So, till then, cheers. Yeah. Got a beautiful kind of orange amber color.